No phone calls, please. Only texts. Hello my homies, welcome back to my channel. Let's discuss today how phone calls can disrupt your life and waste your time. People ask me all the time, why is it they could never get me when they call me? And I will tell you why. No, that's not it. I am not Dee Donald. I am not Oprah. And I am not Michelle Obama. Yes, I'm aware that I'm none of these important people, but I am important to me. I am simply Kanema. Yes, I feel like I'm important to me and my time is precious. So why is it that when you call me, my phone goes to voicemail? Because I am a bit of a control freak. A tiny bit. Very, very tiny. Naturally, things like unexpected guests is gonna throw me. I don't like unexpected guests, and therefore I don't like unexpected phone calls. I do not. I don't like anything that's unexpected. Nothing. I want to know that I am in control of every little thing. Anything having to do with me, I want to know that I'm in control of it. Any aspect of my life, I want to know that I am in control of it. Yes, I know you're going to say, but you can't be all the time, because I would like to be prepared, but then I can't be prepared all the time. Unexpected things will happen. When I receive an unexpected phone call, I panic, okay? I suffer from anxiety. My heart races, my pits begin to sweat, and I feel like there's sirens going off in my head, and I'm looking at my phone and I'm going, what do they want? I suffer from anxiety. So that's not going to work for me. I want to know. I think people should make appointments when they want to call you. I know you're going to be mad with that, but when I see this unexpected call coming in, I have to think, am I ready to let this person into my space? Do I want to talk to them? Do I want to share my time with them? Do I want to let you into my space? Now, spaces can mean spaces in my mind, you know, not literally, but spaces in my mind. Sometimes it's literally too, because they're calling you because, you know, they want to pop by. But it could mean spaces in my mind, spaces in my ear, spaces in my heart, depending on who's the individual calling me. And so I panic and I wonder, am I willing to let them in? Now, sometimes I'm just busy. And if I'm busy, I have to choose again too. Am I willing to let you slow me down? Am I willing to let you waste my time? Am I willing to let this person shape my day in any way? Am I willing to let this person influence any aspect of my life? Because I never know what they're going to call and say. If it's a day that I have planned a certain way, I want it to go a certain way, then I'm thinking, I don't want to talk to you. What if you're calling me with your bad vibes and your bad energy? And I wake up all optimistic with a plan to do something, and then you just come and you deposit all of your bad stuff onto me. Then what? You see what I mean? Sometimes I have things roaming around in my head, and if I do, it's very difficult for me to now interact with you, and then you discombobulate all the plans and the ideas and everything that I have going on in my head. People should never be mad at you for wanting to protect your space. You have a right to not accept bad energy from people. Now, sometimes these phone calls can do just that. Disrupt your life, waste your time. I choose many times, if it's a conversation that I know I could predict what it's going to be about, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna answer that today. I'm just gonna treat this like my mail that I don't wanna pay. Like my bills that come in all the time, like I'm gonna deal with you later. That's the way I treat my phone calls. If it's something I could predict and I know I don't want to deal with it, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to take that call, and I really don't care who's upset with me. Because again, we're choosing our own path, and we're allowed to do the things that we want to do. Many times people call you and they deposit. I like to say deposit because it's like a bank, you know. See, I am an empath, and so I take stuff on from people. I either sense their energy or I feel things that I have no business feeling, but then whatever's going on with you, suddenly I am feeling it too. That's why I keep saying deposit, deposit, because that's what it feels like to me. Some people literally just deposit bad energy and bad vibes onto you. And then you get off the phone and you just feel miserable. You regret picking up the phone, you regret having that conversation, and you're like, why didn't I just let this phone ring? So these days, that's what I choose to do. I mean, I've been doing that for a while now, but just don't answer your phone if it's going to be something that is going to make you feel drained. Now, of course, a lot of times people are going to be calling with good news, and you wouldn't know. But then you still have to choose. Am I willing to take the gamble? Is this chick calling me with good news, or is it something else? If you're not willing to gamble and have your day ruined or your plan screwed up, I would say don't take the phone call. Wait until you're done doing what you have to do, and then you can move forward. When I was younger, I loved being on the phone, okay? I love long phone calls, and my parents or whoever I was with at the time couldn't get me off the phone. For us, it was like YouTube for the kids today. But as I grow older, I always feel like I'm wasting my time just by being on the phone. My mind is always racing once my mouth is not moving. Do you get what I'm saying? My mind is always racing once my mouth is not moving. So if you're talking and I'm the one listening, I'm not really listening. I mean, I'm a good listener. But I'm always thinking about what I could be doing. I'm always thinking about what I could be doing with my time. And it's kind of the reason why I only make phone calls to people when I'm in the midst of something. Not something that requires me to concentrate. But when I'm doing like trivial stuff around the house, cleaning or whatnot, I would make phone calls then. Because then I feel as though I'm doing two things. I'm multitasking and I'm not just wasting time. See, during quarantine, I realized that I hated small talk. I did. I didn't like the chit chat anymore. It bore me. I just feel like I feel bored and I didn't want to do it. So I let phones ring, because if you call me a few times and you don't get me, then I force you to leave me a text if it's important. And in a text, I could deal with you much faster. I could dismiss you much easier in a text without wasting my time. Because sometimes you think you're going to be quick on the phone and the next thing you know, you're there for 2 hours. I'm a creator at heart. I like to make things and do things. I like to draw and color and paint. I make jewelry, I make ornaments, I make food. I develop recipes. I write stories and poems. I like to read books. I like to sing and dance. And I'm just wondering, if I'm staying dormant on the phone, sitting or talking to you, when am I going to find time to do all the beautiful things that God created us to do, me to do? When am I going to find the time? I love life, and there's so many amazing things that you can do other than just being on the phone, just chilling. I want to be in motion. A body in motion stays in motion. So forgive me if I am constantly on the phone with you. And then when family members are calling you, there's so many, and then you have to fit your friends in, and then schools and appointments, and then I have a moment to myself. I just want to be just me, myself, and I, and my thoughts, and my little spaces, and the voices in my head. I don't want to take that time to pick up and call someone. I want to listen to some lovely R&B or something. Just chill. Why is that so bad? I feel like today what we need to do in this modern day world, that we're living in, make appointments. Appointments for phone calls is not a bad thing. You carve out some space to talk to someone that is suitable for both of you, because you both know you made a plan. I'm going to be free at 2 o'clock. And you carve out that time and then you have that conversation. Shoot me a text and say, hey, I want to talk to you. How does 2 o'clock sound? And we can do something. Make appointments. For those long conversations, do like video calls, whether it's once a month or once every 2 weeks, depending on who the people are that you're chatting with. It's better that way, I think. Make appointments. In fact, if you're living close by, you could do meet and greet. That way we could catch up and we could have like some coffee or some water. And then we can move on, instead of you trying to call me in the middle of the day to waste my time. It's not productive. I feel like if we want to be constructive and productive and all these things, we cannot be on the phone having trivial conversation. It's not going to work. You have to know, I just can't be on the phone. And the people that are around you, that are important to you, that care about you and care about your growth and you moving forward in life and all the things that you want to do, or all the hobbies that you want to be in touch with, and that's hobbies with an O, then they should understand, well, she's this type of person that want to do these things. Let's give her a break. Let's make a conscious effort to meet up at some appointed time. It shouldn't be a problem. In today's world, people getting mad. I am not kidding. Every single time my phone rings, I suffer from anxiety. And my heart races, I panic. I really do panic. And I thought it was a weird thing, but I know I'm not the only one. So that's the reason why I never answer my phone. No phone calls, please. Only texts. That's all I have for you today. If you can relate to anything I say, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Toodaloo!